Hello, good night to everyone. My name is Sergio Andres Garcia, and I am going to talk to you about a travel I did last year on December. This trip was to China, and I can say this is the best place I have ever visited. There is a lot to do. I could meet a lot of new people. I visited new places. I ate different types of food, so it was a really good experience. So let's begin. Well, the first thing I wanted to do as soon as I got to China was to visit the Great Wall. It is close to Beijing, to the capital, and it was the best experience of my life. This is huge. It makes you feel small like a little ant in a huge planet because the magnitude of this monument, I can call it like this, is enormous. It's enormous. It's something that you don't see every day. Then I visited the Li River in Guilin. It is really far from Beijing, but it's close to Hong Kong. And I think this is one of the most amazing scenarios I have ever seen. When I was there, I felt like the time stopped. I think that is one of the most amazing places I have ever seen. The landscapes were beautiful, completely gorgeous. You can feel, you could feel the calm in the space, in the time, in the air, wherever. It's very relaxing to be there. So I think it's one of the most spiritual places I have ever visited in my life. I also was in the giant pandas Chengdu. This is like a zoo, but only for pandas. So it was very good time I spent with pandas because they are very soft and lovely animals. And when I was there, I think that I was happy all the time. I was really happy because pandas just give you good vibes and everything. So I think it was really nice to visit those animals. You can't see them anywhere because they are protected by the Chinese government. So it was good to see them in almost their natural environment. Well, most of the pandas were protected at that time. Well, I think they are already protected, and they are raised in special places for them, and it's really similar to a natural habitat. I also visited the Liang Old Town. This is like a very nice park in the middle of a town. And I think the best of this place, or the best of this place, was the architecture of the city. Well, not the whole city, but maybe the historical downtown. I think it was the best part of this visit. I was very amazed. I was really amazed. Yeah, I can say that word. Because the architecture of the place is really what you expect to see when you visit that country. Everything is just like in the movies, so I think it was one of the best experience for me to be able to capture that part of China. I think it was very nice to me. Well, now we are talking about architecture. We can't forget the palaces or the castles from the ancient China. And of course, I have to talk about this Potala Palace. It is located in the Tibet. It is really far from Beijing. It's also far from Hong Kong, but it is a spectacular place. When I was there, I remember I forgot my wallet inside the taxi, but the taxi driver waited for me like 2 hours and he gave me back my wallet. So I gave him like $100. I don't remember. Well, because he was a really honest person, and of course I had to pay for his time. So it was really good. It was one of the nicest things I had. I left in the visit to China. Of course, this palace is gorgeous. It's in the middle of the Tibet. Well, not in the middle, but at the beginning of the Tibet. So it was amazing. You can see the big mountains; they are huge. This also is located in Tibet, the Mogao caves in Dungan. Well, those are a lot of caves, but the most important of these caves is that they were, inside of the caves, they were built a lot of houses, palaces, like a fortress, you can say. When I visited there, I felt like a little bit claustrophobic because it was really closed everywhere. Well, as when I saw the terracotta army in Xi'an, well, I think this is one of the best or the most impressive things I saw in this trip because, well, this is full of history. They are like 2,000 years old. They were, no, they still are like 2,000 years old. Right now, they are like 2,020 years old. And, well, it was a huge experience to be able to appreciate this quantity of sculptures. They are like 3,000 sculptures of the same. It's like a full big army, a complete army just of sculptures. This is insane. I didn't remember that I have seen something like this before. So it is insane. Of course, I had to visit in Beijing the Forbidden City. Well, I couldn't take many pictures out of this because cameras are forbidden in this forbidden city. So it was very good to see. It was impressive. I think that it wasn't one of the best architectural places I visited in that travel because everything is so typical from China. I think that the houses, the palaces, the pont, everything was so Chinese. And well, I loved it. I would like to have more time to take more pictures, or maybe just the possibility to take more pictures because you can go inside with cameras. Well, this picture was taken in Hong Kong. This is from the top of a mountain. It surrounds Hong Kong. Well, I took this picture, well, just because of fun, just for fun. I just took this picture for fun. But I think it was a great picture at the moment. I wasn't thinking so much at the time, but it really worth it. Hong Kong is one of the weirdest city I have ever seen because, well, everything is so different. Everything is so weird, strange. Maybe if you are in the corner of the highest class neighborhood and you turn around and then you are in a really poor neighborhood, so it's really weird. I can't figure this out yet. And well, I want to say that Hong Kong was a very important city for me because, well, there I could meet some friends and they are still my friends. Okay, so I think this is it for today. Thank you very much for your attention. And well, thank you for your attention. Goodbye to everyone.